Godlevelgenius.
What up, though, man? It's James Vergato of Godlevelgenius. Hey, man, I want to tell y'all something, man. Don't ever get it twisted. If somebody can manipulate you and they can get over on you, they're going to do it. They're going to continue to do it, especially if they think what they doing is working. They say, like, when you go through certain things in life, you have to keep repeating until you finally learn your lesson. And I listened to this sermon this past Sunday for Father's Day. The pastor was talking about how you never really know the people that you think you know. You don't really know your brother. You don't really know your sister. You don't know your father. You really don't know your mother. You don't know your girlfriend. You don't know your boyfriend. You don't know your wife. You don't know your husband. You may not even know your best friend like you think you do, because the pastor continued to say how people just show different pieces of themselves to different people. And a lot of people are made up of broken pieces and they're cosplaying characters. This is so true. It's a lot of people that I don't have relationships with anymore because I know who they really are. So, like, the shame, the guilt, it bothers them because they know I wouldn't be lying if I said certain things. So they have to create narratives and they have to create a storyline to say why they don't associate with me. But they know what I know. I don't know why, but for some reason, I've always been the one that finds out, like, the darkest secrets about a person. And majority of the people who know the person don't even know what I know. So because of the information that I know, our relationship had a strain to it. Nobody's perfect. Like, we ain't gotta keep saying that. For some reason, everybody want to say that when something bad happened. I'm not perfect. We know, bro. Neither am I. Everybody gonna fall short. But I'll always say, man, it's about the consistency of what you do. If you're a liar and you're always lying to get your way, or you're lying to manipulate and to take advantage of somebody because you think they're not up on game, that's something you're doing because you think you can get away with it. Sometimes you gotta lie for certain reasons. We'll get into that another day. But don't do things just because you think, oh, they don't know. Because some people play possum, and I'm one of them people. I had you thinking you got the one up on me whole time. I just want to see how creative you're gonna be with lying, and how creative you're gonna be with trying to keep this up. Because I find it fascinating, and that showed me a lesson, about humans, and the human nature of people. And if they can do it and get away with it, they're gonna continue to do it. Now, back to what the pastor was saying in that sermon, because that's really like the point of this video. You really gotta pray for discernment. I'm gonna keep talking about stuff like this in my videos, because somebody gonna watch one of my videos one day and they probably gonna be in tears because they gonna go through what I've been talking about for the past couple years or months, reiterating this, man. Man, y'all better be careful, man, about these people y'all be speaking so highly of, man. A lot of these people are complete monsters, man. I got too many stories about, like, how people are. Whether they're pastors, whether they're teachers, whether they're supposed to or supposed to be these spiritual leaders and all this type of stuff. Like, these people be screwed up. You notice in the Scooby-Doo show, when somebody broke this down, I was like, wow, that's so crazy. A lot of the majority of the time, the monsters were people that was viewed as, respectable individuals. The monsters was always the humans. You know what I'm saying? That's like the whole, like, point of the show. Like, people are monsters, and a lot of people are just cosplaying characters, man. That's it. Like they if they talk about God all the time and talk about Jesus and or talk about Allah, whatever God, like a lot of times, man, it's just a way to disarm you. These people don't be believing in God. A lot of people don't even be fasting. They don't be eating right, like they just use it because that's just how they was raised, and they had to go to church all the time or something like that. So this is just a way of them creating a narrative for people to view them a certain way. But they be some of the most foul people, man, if not the most foul people you will ever come across. But that's the only piece that you see of them. I have certain stories with people and I tell them about people, what I'm saying, that may be viewed a certain way and I know them for real. And I'm just like, they be laughing because they be like, man, ain't no way this real. And I have to show them receipts because I'm like, man, look at this, man. Read this or look at this picture. Man, it's scary out here, man. I've really gotten to a point, man. I don't put much stake into people, you know. I take everything with a grain of salt. I made a video about that before, man. Like, people gonna disappoint you, man. Don't have expectations, But I mean, even Jay-Z said that in the song. I forget the name of the song, but he was like, "Believe half of what you see, even if it's spit by me." Like, oh, it was called "Ignorant Shit" off the American Gangster album. Check that out. Check that song out with him and Benny Single. He was breaking that down. Like, don't be believing everything you hear, even if it's said by me. Don't believe everything you see. Believe half of what you see. Seeing is believing, but like a lot of stuff just be an illusion. And it is, man. And also, people be liking this fake stuff. That's why people be being fake. You can tell people about how somebody really is. They'll still be in the comment section commenting, talking about something. This is a beautiful thing, and or liking all of their stuff. And I'm just like, why you was just on the phone with me, or why you was just saying they full of? It's like, man, this world's so fake, man, and people love it. That's why the fake running the world. I mean, man, it's crazy, man. Like, I'll be really blown away, and then people, they gonna say you the crazy one or you the person that got a problem because you ain't going along with it. And you're also, man, anytime somebody can't take advantage of you and manipulate you, you definitely gonna get talked about because now they can't make a fool out of you. You know what I'm saying? Even though from the jump you allowed them to, it wasn't because you didn't know what they was putting down. People only show you different pieces of them. You gotta really pray and ask God to show you who you dealing with at all times. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of deception going on, and it's a lot of cosplaying, a lot of role playing, and eventually the truth gonna come to the light somehow, some way. Be cautious, man. Be very cautious. If you made it this far to the video, I want to say thank you for watching. Please hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. I am James Vergado, and as always, be God level. The genius is in you. God level genius.